We now return to Let's Play Zeus. Lerna. It's strange that no one's settled at Lerna. It's well known for its fertile land and fish-filled lake. What could be keeping people away?
Lerna is a place of great beauty, with fertile land perfect for the cultivation of olive trees and grapevines, and a lake filled with plentiful fish. A perfect paradise, except for one tiny little multi-headed problem. The hideous Hydra stalks the shores of the lake, destroying anything that comes in its path. Only your friend Hercules is strong enough to dispatch this creature, and rumor has it Aphrodite is looking for a hero to help her find some vegetable or fruit or something. The gods can be so hard to understand.
Alright. Fairly straightforward. This is where the Hydra is going to show up, so we will be safe for a while anyway. Build myself a nice large housing block up here, because we may as well just get as much done as we can. And then, yeah, we just get that done. Okay. I think this, I mean, obviously we'll need a little bit more, but I think this should suffice early on. Let's make sure we're only doing fleece and olive oil. Guess we should get those. I don't believe I'm going to need to go that big and give them all of that material. And I think I can afford a little bit of a change up here. So Hercules obviously needs to have access to everybody, which means we need to send things his way past him, right? But I think that's a thing we can game a little bit. And instead of putting the producing culture buildings, okay, we got plenty of people here, I'll only put the destination culture buildings up here. And then we'll have all the producing buildings walk past him, and that'll take care of that. So, food. Got plenty of spaces around here, actually. I mean, 4 is probably enough, to be honest. I think I can get 4 in here. Otherwise, I got a couple more spots over here. I really doubt that's going to be necessary. In fact, as it is, probably just go like this. Skip that one. Because otherwise that one's going to be down a little bit and I'll have a little bit of a snag. It might still work. But let's see. So we'll probably... Let's just extend this about there. Put that to, say, there. And it is possible he could walk all the way to here. I'm just trying to think where I want my industry, but I think that'll be fine. Then we can fill this with the lodges. And yeah. So let's see what that damage does. 10%. Okay. It's kind of bad that 11 unemployed people equals 10% of the population. We're still pushing it there. Probably be a good thing. Okay, we got a land route to Kaime. Kaime is still resentful, unfortunately. Can't do much about that. Which potentially means they'll still be even more resentful to me here. It may be almost impossible to get them up. I did think about trying to spend the last episode waiting and building up my cash reserves a little bit, but the fact that we still couldn't protect these guys means that relations could have just gone even worse. So I skipped ahead to this. Well, I didn't skip ahead. I kept going into this mission here. Wow, so it's really only these guys. So I guess we can sell olive oil to them to get fleece back. That's what we're going to have to do there. Why don't we just go ahead and do that? Put those down and we'll get this started. Only a bench, huh? Alright. Don't want to go spending too much money, but they will need to evolve.
Hello, my little wheel of cheese. I need a favor from you.
I, Aphrodite, simply must have the golden apples of the Hesperides, which are guarded by a fierce monster. Only Hercules is capable enough to overcome the beast. If the hero fetches the apples, I'll be extremely grateful. Hercules is all. Okay. Well, that might be something we could work on now. So we have to have 1,500 people with a full get out here. Don't know how much that is. Amian Games, okay. No. So we're working on that slowly. Maybe we will need to hurry this up with some food. Extra food here. We'll have to hope he goes down there. And then let's go ahead and get the growers' lodges going. We will start off with the olive trees, because that is something we can sell, so I can start making my economy. And we'll say this half. It should be more than enough. And that means we can get industry started down here. So I will, let's see, I will build the road past here. Okay, actually we could, alright. I think that'll work. So we could get potentially three more? Yeah, potentially 3 more. Alright. And kind of weird. But if we then, I guess, close this off and just keep that guy up there, we'll have plenty of people. With 1,500 people, we're going to have probably an overabundance. I guess we can just put that there. That. Just trying to think here what I actually want to do. Guess, I mean, a loop would make sense. And we could shortcut it there, I guess. Alright. Put you right there. Should be... Nope, not getting. We're not getting. It's alright. Pretty soon we should have enough food in here that I will not feel bad about this. Six. Could be a little tighter. Okay. I feel comfortable with that. Let's put down food. I don't... I think we can go to the next level without beautification. Here they come.
Get your genuine, first quality, Agora-approved goods here. No imitations.
Yeah. All right. What are we looking at? We should probably have... I mean, I did kind of just want to put a bunch of stuff there, but... Well, so if the olive oil is going there, fine, but we'll need wine, and that will be trading post. Okay, just a regular old trading post. The Tiryns. In fact, that could, well, like, we could do the whole thing here. I probably didn't even need to do this loop. I could have just put it all on this edge, because we can't build walls here, so there's no reason to do that. Alright, we will need probably one for each, right? I'll say one for each. It'll still take a while, but we'll get there. Okay, that ate up quite a bit. Then we'll anticipate getting the wines ready. 500 people. More. Frankly, that might be enough. Well, no, it's not. We've got 1/3 of the population that we actually need in the end. So, like, this is going to have to get big. In the end, this will have to be rather big. Oh, let's put that up there. Go ahead and put it right here. And we'll just start selling this. It'll be a while before we need it ourselves. What we will need is fleece. And if we only buy a little bit at a time, it should be quite affordable. But again, we need to get this working. So I guess what I could do, get a few more here. May as well be doing the grapevine too, I guess. We will need that for Hercules, so... And we have quite a few people still. Could have laid this out a little bit better, I suppose, but whatever. Twill do, but perhaps we do need some more fish, because this is not filling up nearly as fast as I was hoping it would. Gotta save this, though, for a fleece vendor to do that. What we actually need right now is culture. Okay. Well, let's just do the simple one. Yeah, I guess we can do that here. Losing some money, but... There we go. Builds up to the next bit. Might be putting some pressure on my food. You know, since we are actually buying this, let's lower that. That'll be less that we have to worry about there. You can take that back, sir. I'm a little concerned that you're not taking that back, in fact. What do you have, just the one? Alright. That way you can go back to here. Have probably more than we'll need for a while. Alright. So we do need to take care of this food situation. Let's go ahead and just add. It employs people. It's fine. We can preemptively get started on Hercules. Good. May as well, huh? Alright. Let's, grab... Nope, don't do that, because then this guy will walk all over it. Shit. I don't know, I was trying to be clever with how I do this. Because I don't have to be. Alright. Hercules. Be right here. And we will do... Well, for right now, we can put this down. That will give them a second... Yeah, let's not do that just yet. That'll give them a secondary guy. So let's do instead a drama school. And a college. That'll be the 1-2. We'll still need one of these. Yes. Yes, we will. But he'll spawn in the stadium and they'll just walk back and forth anyway. I was hoping to fix this, but only competitors come by. They don't drop athletes by here. I'll do that too. 0 people, but 114. That should eat up quite a few of them. And then we still need to win a game. That's going to be a big pain. And we have no method for... Okay, we don't have enough people out here, enough growers. Oh, there, leave a gap. Have no method for storing that yet. So I guess we'll go ahead and drop one of those down. And right now, all we need you to do is gather wine. Get. Low access to culture. Because these guys aren't producing anybody that walks yet, right? That would be why. We could do a tax office. Should we do... Let's see. Do the big old 5 there. That'll leave me with... What else do we have? Podium's only a 2. So I guess it could go anywhere. We are losing money. Let's see, okay, we're sitting on a lot of olives here, and I see grapes, so it's these guys that are actually holding me back a little bit. So we need one more winery. Yeah, this whole thing could have been laid out a little bit smarter, I guess. Well, let's put wineries there, and we'll put olive presses there. Food situation still not the greatest. What is our money situation like? Exports, imports. Okay, we're covering that. We're not covering much else, though. I guess, honestly, the only thing to do, really, is just speed this up. And the way to speed that up is to put more people down. So, we'll get another fishery. Ah, shit. Yeah. May have forgotten a thing. Oops. Rather important. Put that back in. Okay, so let's get that fleece going. We'll soon have more employees than I care to have. We're still sitting on olive oil. Too many olives. Since that is an export, I will definitely want to put more. I mean, now we can put them on the inside of this loop too. These probably appeal. Nope. I don't know what's holding them back just yet. He hasn't been around. Right. They need more culture. Well, there is an easy way to fix that. Let's not work on that yet. Let's... 1,000 people. Let's make sure we're doing what we can to get these olives out of the system. Now we got grapes, so we need to do that. 32 of those is what this guy needs. How's the tax situation? Alright. Taxes, perhaps I should have had a little bit more prepared for that, but that's okay. Well, I guess we can have some athletes down. I can just go here. At least we'll get some of these guys will, either this row, or they'll come this way. Okay. 2. They're doing it twice. Those guys are getting it. So, I guess that means... I mean... does that mean that we're doing... let's see, we need more olive oil. Games conclude. Need much more olive oil. We could probably handle 12 here too. Actually. Some access. Alright, well, we'll just have to start deleting some people, I guess, once we get too much. So let's just do it. Theater. Still see some grapes down there, so let's get more wine. See a lot of olives in there too. Get the olive press. We do seem to be making some money, that's good. Anything else? We could sell fish. Could sell fish. How many loads do you have? None? It's a full 32. Alright, we'll sell fish, but since we need it ourselves, let's make sure we're not giving it all away. Do 4 at a time? We can do 8 at a time, probably. I am surprised. I have had trouble in the past with beautification. I am surprised this is enough for these guys. Probably no longer, though, right? Yeah, now we're having an appeal problem. That's okay. I don't think we honestly need to go much further to be completely... Ah, okay, we got our 32. We still need just a little bit more people. Let's see. We need about 60 people, so we could actually hit that with just that. Just do some old school putting of pillars everywhere. Keep that open just in case we get another trophy. I don't know that we will. No, if we do, I will delete that. That should handle that. Okay, 130, that's still too many. We still seem to have an olive problem. Do another one of those. Okay, we can't do road shenanigans there. We do have grapes, too. Does anybody buy wine, though? We don't really have too many options. So nobody buys wine. So once that's done, actually, we got nothing to do with all this wine. I'm not entirely sure. Like, I know that, you know, we get a gift of stuff. Oh, we didn't get a gift of stuff this time around. I don't think we set aside any goods for the colony this time. We didn't get any starter goods. But I'm just wondering if I send back to the... What's the situation here? If I send back to the home city, will they get a gift? Okay, we can definitely expand on that, and we've got a little more strip here that we can do things with. Okay, we are selling too many fish. And we are looking at... that's fine. That's fine for population. We still need to win. Oh. Right. I have no podium in the city. Well, crumbs. Because if I delete a house, we're not going to have enough people. Okay, we might. If I delete one house, we might, once they're all maxed in. Let's see who's having appeal problems, though. I mean, it won't really matter, because once I get these guys going... Okay, fine. We'll get rid of you right now. Isthmian games begin. Four people. Okay, we've got our 1,500. We just need to win a game now. How's our chances on that? Terrible in philosophy, huh? Perfect in everything else. The Isthmian games are... philosophy? Yeah, philosophy. So the one thing that we're right now very terrible at... okay, this is because the guy didn't go out. Good, good, good. So obviously I could employ these people with even more. I could just make a stupid little settlement out here specifically for that, and that would improve my chances, but I think we have a good chance of winning. We've still got an overabundance here. Kind of disappointed by that. Yeah, all these wine... we lost. Alright. Well, you know what? Let's just cheese the system then. I think that would be best. It's going to look bad, but, you know, we need to speed this up. So we'll just do a little something there. Now that makes me regret what we've done here. Well, he'll just bounce back and forth, I guess. No, that's not efficient. Let's not do that, because then he might miss something. Start him up here. Delete that one. And we'll come in with a theater. That, fine. Drama school. Gymnasium. College. Podium. And if we need it again, we can add yet another layer. But with twice as many here, we should be doing pretty well, I would think. You know, I never did really talk about this. This is flavor text stuff that you would never see in a modern game. They just wouldn't bother with it. And that's why this game is so great. But, like, you can click on these buildings and they talk about the lecture they're having, Utopia, and a few easy lessons, or whatever they're playing right now. They're playing Euripides' Hippolytus. What they're playing in the games right now is Wrestlepalooza. Just a nice little loving touch the developers put in for the game that they clearly cared so much about. The manual. I've got ideas for the manual. Thinking about reading the manual, like as a video. Because the manual is pretty great. Like, the manual is in character. Not just, like, it talks about, like, backstory and has a section of, like, history. Because, like, the Age of Empires manual does that, too. The back half of the manual, this is from a time when people actually read manuals, because they were written to be read, not just a bunch of installation instructions. The back half of the manual is, like, history. History of the Egypt and all the other civilizations, Rome, in that game. But, like, the manual for this game sort of does the same thing, except that, like, it's written, the whole thing is written in character. It's really interesting. You can find it on archive.org if you do not have a copy yourself. Hydra is in the city, and all of its many heads are looking for trouble. Hopefully it stays down there for a little bit. We gotta win a game, and that is it. Let me save, just in case we got some problems here. Okay, maybe we can speed this up. The Nemean Games. Hopefully we can win those. They conclude and we won. Hooray. Alright. So now we do have another trophy. Athlete Monument. You know what? Let's just put that one over here. We clearly don't need it over here. We got the population that we require.
Everyone bow down before me! I won the game! I am the strongest man in all Greece! Probably even stronger than Hercules!
Do we really have that many extra workers? I mean, 9% is pushing it, sure, but I don't think that's a terrible thing. Alright, send for Hercules. All that's going to do is take away the wine. It's fine. We'd be probably better off utilizing their employment elsewhere, since, again, we can't do anything with the wine. I guess we can give it away. Yeah, we got gifts. We got to get Kaime back on my side. They'd prefer fleece, but we can't do anything about that. So yeah, we'll build up our wine so we can give it away. I should have been doing that instead of letting these buildings sit here idle. Oh. We are making quite a bit of money.
I am Hercules, and am ready for a challenge. What have you got?
Back and forth, I'm beginning to feel like Sisyphus.
This city is unsurpassed.
We talked to a competitor? There's also,
I bet Atlas is pleased to hold the sky up for this city. It's superb.
Here he goes.
You've done something someone doesn't like very much.
Hydra slain. Alright. So all we gotta do now is send Hercules off. But we are clearly doing very well right now. So I think I'm going to pause the video. I will make a bunch of money. I'll try and send some gifts off. Hopefully we can build up Kaime, because we will desperately need their friendship. I'll be right back. Alright, actually I changed my mind. I think I'll just end the mission, because my recording software has now got a habit of crashing, so I'll just do money making and all that stuff off camera. So instead, let's send him off to retrieve the apples. You know, watching my previous series made me kind of think that, one, maybe I just wasn't as good at the series or the game as I thought before, but also I wonder if maybe the widescreen makes things easier. It's easier to get sort of a planned view, because some of my cities are pretty messy. I mean, one thing I wasn't using very efficient housing blocks, which is only covering maybe half the number I'm getting out of something like this. But, I don't know, it just feels like maybe the zoomed in was,
Hercules has removed the hideous blemish that defaced Lerna. The Hydra has been dispatched, and the shores are now safe. Aphrodite smiles this day, for she has the golden apples of the Hesperides in her clutches.
Yeah. But, like, just maybe the zoomed in, not able to see the big map. I wasn't able to ever visualize a very big city. Because these seem much, much easier. I mean, obviously I know ahead of time I've got pre-planning, all that shit, but, you know, it might have been a factor. I'm just saying. Anyway, time to end this one here. See you next time.